goodness, have I been looking forward to this one. Guys, let's take a look at Roxanne Modafferi. She will be challenging IFC champion of the world and local favorite Jennifer Howe. Roxanne Modafferi is 5'1". She stands 5'6", 135 pounds. She's out of Amherst, Massachusetts. She is the only fighter to ever beat Jennifer Howe.
Yeah, you're talking about an unbelievable woman with phenomenal hands. Excellent groundwork, not a strong finisher. She's very hard to put away herself, but she has incredible heart and drive. You say that a lot, but you can't say it enough. Roxanne Modafferi, an unbelievable woman, ready to go at it here tonight. She wants that belt here at the IFC.
Well, I know she beat Jennifer once, and I think she's thinking she can do it again here, and we'll find out real quick.
All right, let's meet the champion. You've heard her name a lot. IFC Women's World Middleweight Champion of the World, Jennifer Howe, local favorite out of Salt Lake City, 12-1, 5'4", 135 pounds, boxing and jiu-jitsu, team elite performance, and Alex knows a lot about her. What do you got, Alex?
Yeah, I've trained with this girl for about 3 years. She is an incredible person, not to mention the best women's fighter in the world. The story of her life is more inspiring and more triumphant than what she does in the ring. I look up to this girl. She is the best fighter. Even with me and Jeremy in the state, she is the best fighter here, and I think she is the #1 fighter in the world.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with that. But right now, the #1 fighter in the world, the woman who beat her. In order to be the woman, you got to beat the woman. And she was beat earlier.
This is going to be a dandy. You're about to watch the IFC Women's World Middleweight Championship match. It is a rematch. First, let me introduce Hook and Shoot's Women's World Middleweight Champion. She is from Adams, Massachusetts, and here to fight for the New England submission fighting, trained in jiu-jitsu and kickboxing. She stands 5 feet 6 inches tall and weighed in at 132 pounds. How about a championship welcome to Roxanne Modafferi.
This is going to be a frickin' war.
She is the only woman to ever beat her opponent in the ring tonight. Here is the IFC Women's World Middleweight Champion from Salt Lake City, Utah. She is here tonight representing Team Extreme and Elite Performance, trained in boxing and jiu-jitsu. Weighing in at 133 pounds and standing 5 feet 4 inches tall, ladies and gentlemen, Jennifer Howe.
Oh boy, guys, I got goosebumps. This is.
You know what? I'm going to tell you this. The electricity is unbelievable. Also, gentlemen, this is the first show outside of Hook and Shoot all-women's show and 2 Extreme Challenges to ever have an all-female main event.
Here we go.
You couldn't ask for anything
Josh
bigger.
Rosenfeld gets him started. Here we go. It's a class. Oh boy.
And Alex, tell me, you know Jennifer is very upset that Modafferi wrecked her perfect record. She's coming out for absolute blood, and look at that. She's thrown from the get-go. Modafferi tossing some back.
Yeah, Jennifer was upset, but honestly, this...
Beautiful work.
Yeah, getting back to what I was saying, she was upset, but this is a woman with more on her mind than fighting. You know, she's raised 2 perfect kids. Oh! And she throws a perfect right hand.
Man, Modafferi taking Howe to the ground. Almost called her horn.
Oh, she'd be mad at you for that?
Yes, she would.
I think you'll catch one of those right hands for that comment.
Man, Modafferi working beautiful on the double leg there. Still putting I'm sorry, almost did it again. Putting Howe up against the cage. Yeah, she's going to beat me.
Yeah,
she's
she is.
Bad.
I'm going to tell her, too. Just to watch her beat you tonight.
Oh, that's not good.
These
two fighters, conditioning will not be a factor.
No, not at all.
They both train till they puke.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I mean, these two are serious. Two of the best women fighters.
Beautiful movement by Howe getting back up on her feet. Beautiful movement, Alex.
Yeah, she moved, she got her hips out, she got that leg free, and she stood back up to where she wants to be. This girl,
Look at them uppercuts.
this girl puts me to shame when it comes to training. She makes me look like a fool.
Drive that left underhook high. Go high with that
They're
left.
jockeying for position in there. Both of them need those underhooks. Modafferi really looking for him, really looking to keep that contact so she doesn't end up in a stand-up battle with Howe. You know, because that is not where
That's not where you want to be. No. Judy Neff learned that. Tara La Rosa learned that. Amanda Butler learned that. All at the hands of Jennifer Howe.
And she can take a punch as well as put one on you, man.
Jennifer Howe's finishing percentage is one of the best, not only in female fighting, but in the world, period. Her finishing percentage is top class, and Modafferi has beat her before. Can she do it again here tonight?
Howe looks like she's really into the game right now. And as far as I'm concerned, she ends the discussion on women in combat because this woman will go to war with anybody.
And she's going to war right frickin' now, Modafferi. Not really looking that worse for the wear. Big left hand by Modafferi. Beautiful right, left hand.
Tell you what, Howe can take a punch. That hook is right on the button. Look at these two go.
Unbelievable. How now? I actually think Howe is running over this clinch with them uppercuts. Modafferi dropping down for a single leg.
She needs to attack that elbow and make sure she does not turn that corner.
Beautiful takedown, outside trip on that single leg. Modafferi now doubling up to the double, pushing Howe against the cage.
Howe kind of scooched over to that cage. She scooted over to the cage to get some leverage and stand back up here.
Is that what that strategy is? So how does that work, Alex? When you get over there, what does she do from here?
Most people aren't confident to do that kind of strategy, but Howe is. And she was ready to scoot back up there to get more leverage, to get her hips up and use that fence to stand back up.
4 minutes have ticked away here in the first
And here
round.
she goes.
There it is.
She's trying. On top of her. Howe just standing back up. It's all right. Now she's got top position. She wants to get up, though. She doesn't want to keep that. She needs to get her hips back. She's on that fence, though.
Beautiful work by both these ladies. Both these ladies. There's another good takedown by Modafferi.
30 seconds left in the first round, guys.
She's got that guillotine on. Let's see if she can use it. She's not going to finish it.
Yeah, that's a little tight.
Howe could really use some elbows here.
Nice attempt at a guard pass, and she hits it. Modafferi with a nice guard pass.
Horn back up onto the base. Horn. I did it. I just did it. He put it in my head, Jennifer. I'm sorry.
And there's time into round number one.
That one's in the record books, guys.
Wow.
I want you each to take time to tell me who you thought won that round.
Alex, go ahead.
I definitely think, I mean, this is biased. I think a lot of things about Jennifer, but I think she scored the hardest shots. Modafferi did get the takedowns, but she didn't capitalize on it. She did not control that position, and she did not score from that position. Howe, on the other hand, was able to score from the top position.
What do you say, Pop?
You know what? I'm going to agree with Alex on that, but here we go to the replay, and look at here, baby. Howe just banging away, slipping those punches in. Beautiful right, left right there. Another left, right. There's a left that sneaks in, and then there goes Modafferi with a beautiful single leg takedown.
Who was the more aggressive of the two in terms of ringmanship?
There's a beautiful left hand by Modafferi right there. In ringmanship, once again, like Alex said, it's very hard to say because you got both girls standing in
Modafferi there.
You know what? I disagree. Yes, she was getting the takedowns, but she wasn't really doing much more other than that single takedown. Both girls missing. Right back at it.
Oh, they're banging now.
Neither one wants it to go to a decision like it did the first time.
And those are no schoolgirl pigtails, boys and girls.
5-minute rounds, and I tell you what, you better be in condition. You're going to go 5-minute rounds.
Yeah, Jennifer is always a monster of conditioning. She always stays out there. But she said that was the problem with the first fight with Modafferi, is she gassed out in the first round, which is unusual for her.
Well, I'll be the first one to say I think she came into that fight a little overconfident. Correct me if I'm wrong, Alex.
I don't know. At the time, I was taking some time off. I wasn't in the gym with her, but
Look at this exchange. Look at this.
Modafferi got 3 stiff jabs in there, guys, and she's starting to turn on those hands.
Unbelievable. Oh, look at this, Modafferi. How with 2 unanswered big rights to the jaw.
Guys, they're trading.
wow, they're trading. Look, there ain't no knees. She wants to keep it on the feet.
Yeah, Modafferi wants to get this down, wants to slow down Howe, stand up. Oh, man, this is one unbelievable fight. Look at this. Look at this. Yeah, baby.
And you're looking at some swelling on the left eye of Modafferi.
Yep. Big shots by Modafferi.
Those shots, Modafferi is landing, but those shots are not stopping Howe. Howe's shots are making Modafferi try to go to the ground.
You're right. Jennifer's never tried to go to the ground.
Look at this. Oh, my Lord. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, man, what a freaking fight. Did you see them shots that Howe took? And look at him pulling it back on. Modafferi with the single leg takedown. Unbelievable. Fellas.
Nice.
Oh, my God.
2 of the best women, if not the best women fighters in the world.
Wow, look at this. Modafferi putting some paint on from the side now.
She lost that underhook, though, and now here comes one. Here comes Howe. Jennifer, this is his fault. This is his fault.
Well, hopefully it won't be long before it is, Horn. I'll say that out loud. I don't care.
You're gonna get a right hand from both Jennifer and Jeremy on that one.
Hey, does Modafferi have anything here, guys?
Yeah, she's got some great control right here.
How about that arm?
She's high on the guard.
For Kimura, maybe?
She's no, she's looking for an arm bar, trying to switch maybe to a triangle. Her hips are out, her legs are up really high. Jennifer is fully extended on them arms, but now Jennifer,
Here she goes, turning on his arm bar.
If she can extend,
if she can stand, it's over.
No, she lost it.
How's out.
She's
Look at that knee on her freaking throat. Beautiful.
She's got both hands caught in there, very sticky position.
Wow. How about that from Modafferi, Alex?
Yeah, she's going for it all here.
Armbar to a freaking omoplata. She's going for it again. Jay, this is the way it works, baby. This is the real deal.
3 minutes and 30 seconds have ticked away here in the second round. And oh my goodness, what a war!
Sitting back on that calmly, Jennifer's not too worried about it.
Modafferi working her ass off here.
Is this a leg Kimura?
No. That's omoplata right there. Trying for omoplata right there. She's got it. She's got it. She's got it. Modafferi has it sunk. Jennifer's in trouble. Jennifer is in trouble.
What a tolerance for pain.
Oh my God, Modafferi repositioning the hand. Modafferi repositioning the hand.
Jennifer needs to put her knee in Modafferi's knee and roll right here. She needs to roll to her right.
Unbelievable. How is she not tapping? How is she not tapping?
She needs to roll hard right now.
30 seconds left, guys. If she can hold out for
30 seconds. 30 seconds.
30
She's got to hold on here.
You gotta be kidding me. Look at Howe's face. Look at Howe's face. Oh my, how is she not tapping Modafferi?
How is she not tapping?
It's hurting her now.
Unbelievable. Oh my God, the crowd cheering on Howe. There's the crowd cheering. He throws around. There's the freaking round. Oh my God. I gotta kick over a chair. Oh man, was that Bang, bang, bang. Modafferi banging away.
Modafferi doing everything but pulling her arm and wrist off.
Here's that former product.
She didn't punch her hips forward. That was her problem. She didn't get her leg underneath Jennifer Howe's arm, and that was the problem.
And here we are.
Round 3, guys.
Round 3.
I got 1-1 right here, boys.
This is unbelievable. We're even going into the third. Modafferi banging away.
Oh, my goodness. How does Jennifer stay on her feet?
I don't know.
The tolerance for pain by Jennifer Howe.
Oh, wow, look at that. Look at how banging back. Have mercy. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord, what a takedown by Modafferi.
She's closing her neck, frankly.
Yeah.
She's going to go for another submission right here, guys.
She's looking to get that Kimura on. Here's Jennifer working back. She needs to run to that corner right there. She needs to run to that corner and not get pulled into that guard. It's too late now.
Modafferi trying to set up that triangle there. Modafferi, she's got it in. She's got it in. Can she lock it? Oh my Lord, with bated breath. She's got it. She's got it locked. She's got it locked. She's got it locked. Alex, what has Jennifer got to do here?
She's in some trouble. It looks like she's got her left hand in the crotch. Now she doesn't.
Oh my Lord, that's
she needs to suck down, sprawl her hips back. She needs to sprawl her hips back hard to keep this choke from getting sunk on.
Big left hand.
Modafferi should be attacking that arm if she was.
Oh, absolutely. She needs to draw the arm across her
this is it.
Howe's face just like she did just then. There it is. It's over. Ladies and gentlemen, the #1 female fighter in the world, Miss Modafferi.
Alex, that was one of the best fights I've ever seen.
Yeah, that was a back and forth, and Modafferi just stayed on the submissions and on the takedowns a little bit more. How she just wanted to bang a little bit too much. She is a good ground person. She just gets set in that mind frame that she wants to knock this person out. Jennifer is an incredible person beyond the fighting game. She has raised 2 perfect children on her own. She has put herself through college. Her life story is something that you would see on a network.
Let's go to Josh. Josh and Tim for the announcement.
Well, what do you have to say about that, he said, before you sneak out tonight, huh? I heard it earlier in the crowd, and never again will you be able to say and hope you're hurting somebody's feelings by telling him you're fighting like a girl. Y'all don't ever want to hear that again. What a fight. You watched it, 1 minute, 47 seconds in the third round. The new IFC World Middleweight Champion, Roxanne Modafferi.
Oh, look at that. Show of class.
Here to present the belt, the IFC President, Paul Smith, and the Commissioner of the Utah State Athletic Commission, Richard Weinsaw.
The ISKA and IFC new.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for your new IFC Women's Middleweight Champion of the World, Roxanne Modafferi!
Oh, what a tough fighter.
Thank you, Roxanne. Unbelievable fight. Unbelievable fight. Jeremy's right over there. She forgot to shake their hands. What honor and respect shown by Modafferi. Roxanne, let me ask you something right off the bat. How does it feel being the undisputed #1 female fighter on the face of the earth. Woo! Now let me say this, your first fight was unbelievable. People said, oh my God, who is this girl? It's a fluke. Jennifer had a bad night. You come out here to her hometown and you show everybody what is up. Modafferi, you are the #1 female fighter in the world.
Thank you very much. I trained pretty hard for this. I know Jen trained pretty hard too, and I'm glad to fight her when she's at her best.
She was at her best tonight, as were both of you. We got some swelling around your eye. How was it in that stand-up battle? Both of you just throwing and going, banging away. How are either one of you still walking?
It was pretty intense. I certainly respect her as a fighter. I just basically tried to do the takedown because I wasn't sure I could keep going with the stand-up. But all around, amazing fight.
You had that omoplata sunk in right over here, and you had it wrenched away. Were you absolutely blown out of your mind that she didn't tap from the omoplata?
I saw her shoulder bulging out and bending. I couldn't believe it. I was trying to do it and not quite sure how she got out of it, how she resisted. Amazing willpower, amazing fortitude on her behalf.
Well, you won with that triangle. How did you set that up there at the very end?
I got to the ground. I tried to pull her into my guard. It was working before. I thought it could work again. Just pushed her arm out of the way, took my time, set it up. That's all there was to it. I like doing triangles, so it worked. Thank you very much to my sponsors, Naga, and my coach, Keurig Jeunesse. It's been amazing support to me. And all my friends and family and my parents, too. Thank you, everybody. All my other teams who I've trained with. Joelle Morales Club, thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for your IFC Middleweight Women's Champion of the World, the #1 female fighter on the face of the earth, Roxanne Modafferi!
All righty. Let's talk about this fight here, Alex. A tremendous fight. We're going to take a look at some of it and tell us exactly what happened. Modafferi really coming out sharp. She looked very crisp with her jabs right off the bat. Look at that. She was very accurate with her left jab. Look at those punches. I mean, she really was tough tonight.
Her right hand was doing a lot for her, and I think it took Jennifer a little bit by surprise there. I don't think she was completely expecting a stand-up war like this. The last time it was on the ground more than it was anything, and for somebody to come out there and bang with Jennifer Howe like that, they get a lot of respect from me because I know how tough she really is.